Good afternoon, I'm Jess De Los Santos. This is One News Now. Many residents in Misamis, Occidental are now homeless after the flooding that hit on Christmas Day. Let's get more updates on the ground from Jem Avancenia, who's joining us live from Misamis, Occidental. Jem, how are residents holding up there?
Yes, Chester, many Misamisnos will be ushering in the new year in evacuation centers. That's after they lost their homes and belongings from the widespread flooding over the weekend. In Oroqueta City, evacuees used chairs and dividers and boxes as their beds. Many of them were not able to save their things since they were not expecting the flash flood. The provincial government has since admitted that the flood caught them by surprise. Based on the Regional Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office, death toll has now reached 16 in northern Mindanao, 14 of which are from Misamis Occidental. Meanwhile, 2 persons are still missing in the province. In the town of Clarin, a family lost their 20-year-old son who was washed away by strong current while evacuating. They also lost their home and are now taking shelter in a church. Many houses in the municipality were also destroyed by the flood. According to residents, the dike in the area was collapsed, causing the nearby river to overflow. Chester, residents are now calling for help since they lost almost all of their belongings. They are in need now of food, water, hygiene kits, and construction materials to put up temporary shelters. Chester.
Thank you very much for those updates. Ingat kayo dyan. Jem Avancenia reporting from Misamis Occidental. Now in weather, some areas in Visayas and Mindanao will experience rainfall due to a low-pressure area. This LPA was last spotted some 260 kilometers east-northeast of Hinatuan, Surigao del Sur. Pag-asa said it is not ruling out the possibility of this LPA developing into a tropical depression in the next few days. The LPA is expected to bring moderate to heavy rains in eastern Visayas, Caraga, northern Mindanao, the Zamboanga Peninsula, Bicol, and Palawan. The State Weather Bureau warns residents that flooding and landslides are possible in these areas. More stories after this short break. Stay with us here on One News Now. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Jess De Los Santos. The National Telecommunications Commission has ordered telcos to submit reports on the issues concerning the first day of SIM registration. In a memo sent to Globe, Smart, and Dito on Tuesday, the NTC called for a full report on the problems with SIM registration and the actions taken to address the issues. All three companies have until today to submit their report. Server issues and heavy network traffic marred the first day of SIM registration. Among those that encountered problems with their registration portal is Globe Telecom. Their registration site is now back online after being shut down on Monday over access issues. Meanwhile, digital advocates are flagging the verification process that requires users to take selfies. The group Digital Pinoy said in a statement that the selfie requirement violates the privacy of subscribers. They also argue that this verification process was not included in the SIM registration laws implementing rules and regulations. Thriller film The Leader wins big at the 48th MMFF Awards night. MJ Marfori tells us more.
True to this year's theme, Balik Saya, celebrities and other attendees were all smiles at the 48th Metro Manila Film Festival, Gabi ng Parangal. Everyone arrived in style, like Bibi Gandang Hari, who stepped out of a sports car in her royal blue, tight-fit gown. She's back in the country after 7 years. Did you miss this, Bibi?
Yeah, so much. Can't you see in my face? Alam mo naman, ano tayo sa Amerika, simpleng tao tayo sa Amerika. So, this is like new to me again.
Looking like an award statue is Nadine Lustre in her gold ensemble with a The Leader face tattoo across her nose. She won Star of the Night and Best Actress for her performance in the film. The Leader also won Best Picture, Best Director for Mikhail Red, and Best Cinematography, among others. And as per unofficial results, the thriller film is #1 in the box office as of the moment.
To me naman, kasi it doesn't really matter if you're number 1, 2, or 3, or 4, 5, whatever. As long as everyone's enjoying the film, that's the only thing that matters to me.
The Best Actor Award went to male star of the night, Ian Veneracion, while Mon Confiado won Best Supporting Actor for Nananahimik ang Gabi, which was named third Best Picture.
And we're just happy that it seems like people are back in the cinemas now. And masaya kami na marami na ulit na nanonood sa totoong theaters.
Mama Sapano was awarded second Best Picture along with Best Screenplay and other awards. Dimples Romana took home the Best Supporting Actress trophy for her role in My Father, Myself, while Sean Gabriel won Best Child Performer. Notably absent were the headliners for the cinema entries Love You with an Accent and Partners in Crime. Instead of attending, Vice Ganda visited fans at cinemas in Tarlac and Pampanga. Moviegoers can still catch the MMFF entries until January 7, 2023. For News 5, MJ Marfori, we are One News.
Here's a quick look at today's other top stories. The government is set to privatize the operations of the EDSA bus carousel by next year. The Transportation Department had been studying the possibility of privatizing the busway project since September. The DOTR assures the public that fares will still be regulated by the LTFRB. Death toll from the widespread flooding in Visayas and Mindanao has climbed to 25. The NDRRMC also reports that 26 people are still missing. Damage to infrastructure is pegged at 20 million pesos, while damage to agriculture is estimated at around 66 million pesos. And the Health Department has reported 32 firecracker-related injuries ahead of New Year's Eve. Most of the injuries were from the use of boga, an improvised cannon that has been prohibited by the government. Western Visayas logged the most number of fireworks-related injuries, followed by the Bicol region and Soc-Sargent. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Jess De Los Santos. We are One News.